Hello guys, today I would like to discuss about the some topics of JavaScript like variables, objects, functions, arrays, loops, etc. Variables. Variables are the containers for storing data. Here some variables are declared like automatically using var, using let, using constant. Examples x, y, z are undeclared variables. They are automatically declared when first used. Example, let take x is equal to 5 and y is equal to 6. So we have to summation the x and y. Z is equal to, we have to declare the another variable. Z is equal to x plus y. So our code is z is equal to x plus y. We get the summation of those two numbers. Now function. In JavaScript, function means a JavaScript function is a block of code designed to perform a particular task. A JavaScript function is executed when something invokes it and means calls it. Example, function to compute the product of P1 and P2. Let's see, P1 and P2 are some functions. So we have to multiply, we have to get the product of the two numbers. So we use asterisk. Generally we can say why functions are used in JavaScript. With functions you can resume code. You can write code that can be used many times. You can use the same code with the different arguments to produce different results. Now let us discuss about the objects. Objects are variables too, but objects can contain many values. This code assigns many values like weight, 500, weight to an object named car. Example, here we take variable as car. Constant car is equal to type means weight, model 500, color white. Okay, how to define a JavaScript object? Using an object littler, using the new keyboard, using an object constructor. Next, about arrays. We know in C, array means collection of homogeneous elements, means which elements which belongs to same data type. In JavaScript, an array is a special variable which can hold more than one value. Constant cars means its brand, number, etc. Why use arrays? If you have a list of items, a list of car names, for example, storing the car in single variable could look like this. Car 1 is equal to SAP, car 2 is equal to Volvo, car 3 is equal to BMW. However, what if you want to loop through the cars and find a specific one? And what if you had not 3 cars but 300? The solution in an array. An array can hold many values under a single name, and you can access the values by referring to an index number. Creating an array. Using an array literal is the easiest way to create a JavaScript. Syntax: constant array name, brackets, item 1, item 2, and so on. Now loops. Loops are handy if you want to run the same code over and over again, each time with a different value. Often this is the case when working with arrays. Instead of writing some code, we can initiate these values in loop. You can write our code like this format. So there are different kinds of loops. There are different types of loops: for loop, while loop, do while loop, etc. Here for loops through a block of code a number of items. For or in loops through the properties of an object. For or of loops through the values of an iterable object. While loops through a block of code while a specified condition is true. Do while also loop through a block of code while a specific condition is true. Now let us discuss about the while loop. The while loop loops through a block of code as long as a specified condition is true. Syntax: we have to declare the while and the condition of the code and code path to be executed. Now what is do while loop? The do while loop is a variant of the while loop. This loop will execute the code block once before checking if the condition is true. Then it will repeat the loop as long as the condition is true. Syntax: do code block to be exit while condition. Okay, thanks for. Now we have to see all the discussions we have discussed. First we have learned about variables, and later functions, and later objects, and later arrays, and later loops. Thank you.